They said we're muted, yes. Caster, fix your shit. All right. Why are I'm on auto at 144p. What the fuck is that? All right. You're being sexy back or you're bringing sexy back, Shane? I don't know which one you meant.
Am I talking now? There we go. I think it's working now.
Scott says you're still muted.
The stupid microphone took an update and I haven't checked it. That was my bad. I should have watched for my little thing going. It wasn't going. What's going on, Shane? You know you miss doing a show, man. I'm drunk. Leave me alone.
Fair enough.
What I was trying to say, first, happy Friday, everybody. I said it's raining here. It's been raining every day since old sewage pump out, so I haven't been able to install the new one yet. So it's just sitting here waiting to go.
On my kitchen table, nonetheless.
Yeah, well, it's brand new. It's sparkly clean.
Still doesn't belong sitting on the kitchen table.
Hey, you know, I had to put it somewhere, so that's where it's sitting. I didn't want to take it outside because it's raining. And we had 48 mile an hour winds, between 48 mile an hour to 50 mile an hour winds. What day was that? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
It was freaking windy here. You know, the canopy we got to cover the hot tub got pretty, it's not destroyed, but pretty close. It blew it, it crushed one of the legs, bent it all to pieces. I'm going to try to maybe rig it to make it stand up again. So what I ended up doing is I just went down there and took the whole canopy off the frame. So now it's just a frame sitting there so that the wind could just have its way. 50 miles, send it. Yeah, Shane, I'd love to. There's no way.
The whole motor was locked up, Wally, because it was jammed full of fucking baby wipes.
Yeah, I did take it out, and it did have baby wipes stuck in there, and I tried to move the impeller. It is completely froze solid. It won't even move. Speaking of which, that lawnmower that I got, that I spoke about, I think on last week's show, that had the locked up motor. I did get the motor free. Then come to find out one of the valves was stuck. The exhaust valve was stuck. That took a couple days, but I got it free also. Now, the lawnmower still won't start, but I think it has low compression, so I'm going to put a compression gauge on there. If it has low compression, I'm just going to chunk it because, I mean, the guy threw it away. I have no idea what he did to break it. Obviously, he locked that motor down, maybe put a hole in the piston. I don't know. Can't really see inside where the spark plug is. You can't see the piston, but just a little bit. So I'll do a compression check. If it's really low, then I know I'm not even thinking about taking that motor apart to fix it. Screw that. Yeah, the mod's coming tomorrow, Cloud Chucker. I do have a new mod coming, but they seem to be hard to find. I don't see Dolores, but it is the Odin V2. I have the Odin V2 coming in purple. I did find it on a couple of sites, but the ones that I found it on, the purple was sold out. So I'm a member of a group on Facebook, DCF, and they actually they had purple, and honestly, they were selling it for the same price. You can buy it anywhere. Actually, it was cheaper because I got the mod and a 120 ml bottle of juice for basically the price of a bottle of juice plus shipping. I mean, I'm sorry.
For the mod.
Price of the mod plus shipping. So I got a free 120 ml to go with it, which was pretty cool. And it was a purple, you know, which I couldn't find anywhere. And I think it was their last purple. There's Dolores. She is around.
with the link. Dolores
right?
Like, I'm here. Here's your link.
In the UK, you know, hey, if they got it in the UK, you know, fine. Mm-hmm. Those are the 21700 version of the Odin V2, which I don't know if the V1 ever came out with a 21700 version, but the original one I never got. Now, I know the new one is smaller. I don't think it's going to be as small as the Evdillo, but I'm going to compare the two to see how they match up size-wise and performance-wise. I know it'll take a 30 millimeter tank on top of it, so that'll be cool. So I can put whatever I want on top of that thing and it should fit. Not that I don't have a bunch of mods I can put that on top of. I won't have any problem with that. The V1 is 21,700. See, that's how much I know, Cloud Chucker. I didn't even pay the new one's 21,700, but I never got the first one. The first one was you got out of the hot tub just before the rain. Well, there you go, Harry. It's been raining here constantly.
Hello, Boots.
I don't think so, Dolores. I can get you a link to that Facebook group if anybody wants to join. No, that is definitely not it.
FYI, if you do join, turn off your God blessed notifications.
Yeah, let me get y'all a link to this group because he's live right now. They're actually doing deals right now. It's Dave's Custom Flaves is what it is. It's DC right now in chat. There's a link to his group. They do deals on like 520 mils for some crazy 150 mils. They have do you know those little clear bottles that look like little bears? Mm-hmm. They have those bottles. But they put juice in. Yeah, they're honey bottles, but they put juice in them. So they're 150 mil bottles. Yeah, Dolores, you do more than enough. It's fine. Oh, your Odin V1 took a crap after a couple of weeks. Well, that sucks, Timekeeper. I hope this one doesn't do that. I don't need a brand new mod to die. Why are you blurry?
I don't know.
You're way blurry.
I'm in the witness protection program. I don't know.
There we go. Okay. Wow, that was hurting my eyes. That was bad. So
I don't know why I'm blurred. Hey, Linda.
Hello, Linda. So yeah, I haven't got to fly. I mean, nobody would fly in that kind of weather. I know Shane was just talking crap. He's like, "Oh, 50 miles an hour, send it." Yeah, right. No, there's no sending it.
It would send it, all right.
It would send you
into the trees.
You wouldn't even need a motor on your back. You could literally take off with just the wind, and then get slammed into the ground. It was bad. That wind was something serious. It said 50, but I swear it was blowing so hard.
Yeah, it could. Well, it said the gusts were like 45 to 60, so it's possible that we got some higher.
So we had a lot of trees that got blown down. The flooding has been ridiculous. So I got a sewage pump that I can't even put in. Our very next door neighbor, their whole backyard flooded, but ours didn't. So I was surprised to see that. I was like, "Why?" They had
like herons and shit in the little pond that formed in their yard.
Yeah, it's like everybody. Is the auto off, or just you would have go for it? I'll watch. I'm not gonna freaking fly in 50 mile an hour wind. No. We've had, I'm not gonna say we haven't had any flying days. There has been a couple days, like the day I took the sewage pump out was a perfect day to go flying, but that was Father's Day. Go figure. I'm out there working in the yard on Father's Day, but
yes, and I told him, "Why are you doing this on Father's Day? Why don't you just come sit on the couch and do nothing?" No, I got to do it. I just want to look, is what he said. I just want to check it out. And then once he started, he wouldn't stop.
Well, I was hoping that once I got it out, it'd just be clogged and I could remove the clog and it'd start working again. That was not the case.
Well, you didn't tell them the whole story, right? So we were under the impression that pump was put in as a sump pump to drain excess rainwater to just keep it out of the yard because we're low and we're next to a river, right? So we figured when we took the lid off of the sump pit that the pump would be sitting right there and that we would just pull it up. And well, he would. I'm not touching it. It's filthy. But, that you'd be able to just pull it up and see what's going on. So he opened it, drained all the water out, Our first indication that something wasn't normal was we saw a couple things that shouldn't have been in there if it was rainwater. And then he got all the water out, and well, where's the pump? There was another lid.
Yeah,
So,
it's a double basin. There's a basin sitting on top of another basin.
yeah. And then when he was out there messing with it, I had to come in and pee. So all of a sudden I hear him stomping up the stairs. Did you just flush the toilet? And I was like, yes, why? That's when we realized it was not rainwater, it was sewage. So then our next question was, okay, is it supposed to be doing that? Did they fuck up really bad? Because, the answer to that is no. But I'm guessing, now I went through my agent to talk to the seller's agent, who said that the seller bought the property from his brother. The people that his brother bought it from are apparently the ones that put the pump in. And he had to spend a couple $1,000s to get it fixed. So my guess is he didn't tell our people when they bought it from him, oh, by the way, this is a sewage pump. Or if he didn't mention the fact that you're not supposed to flush baby wipes and shit like that. Because it was full of baby wipes. Meow. Hello. Meow.
So are you using the SLV2 timekeeper or just the regular SL? Just wondering. Because, I got a brand new SL right there, V2, that showed up backwards on my camera. I don't know if it showed up right on y'all's camera, or video.
Yes, dire thing, brown chunky reins.
Oh, the V2, okay. What's a baby Mac?
A wet wipe. Mm-hmm. Take various things, but I don't flush them.
She says she does not flush those.
Well, I'm okay. I flushed them in the other house because it wasn't mine. I'm not flushing them in this house.
I may have changed the camera, Dolores, and it's probably making stuff look weird, but sorry.
Yeah, it's showing more of the wall to the
Yeah,
side,
it is. It is. It was backwards. Yeah, please. I can't unmirror the screen. Hold on. Let me fix that. There it is. Let me see if I can fix that.
Yes, they're anti-swamp ass wipes.
Where's the... Oh. Image settings, auto exposure. Where's the stupid flip?
No, there are no cameras in our bathrooms.
There it is.
There is one on the back porch.
Let's see if
There's
this
one on the
works
front
when I
porch.
flip it.
There's one in the living room, but not in the bathrooms.
It's so big I can't tell when I flip. Okay, there we go. Let's see. Flip.
That's what she said.
There. How about that? Does that look better now? I mean, this is it's backwards, but I'm used to it being this way, which is weird. So now this shouldn't be in reverse, hopefully.
Bella just wanders around the house aimlessly.
Yeah, now it shows words correctly. Okay. You're welcome. It's just weird because that's reverse of what it really is. Because if I hold up my right hand, looks like I'm holding my left hand up, but there you go. Hello, Breeze.
Hi, Breeze.
And Dolores and Scott and Timekeeper and Harry and Dire Thing and Shane and who'd I miss? And Wally.
Scott.
I already said Scott and Kramer and Linda and but yeah, that mod that I was supposed to get, I was hoping it was going to come today, but it's coming tomorrow, unfortunately. And like I said, I told the guys on DCF, I was like, y'all should do this show another time or day because I have to do my show. And I can't watch their show and do this show. I'm buffering? Damn.
Yes. Let's let them reschedule all their shit because
No,
you
I mean,
can't
I
watch
was just
us
saying, I
every
was
time.
hoping that they would do
Yeah.
it a different time. They don't have to. I think sometimes they do it on Thursdays, which that will be fine for me.
Mm-hmm.
But when they do it on Friday at that time, they literally start the show 30 minutes before my show starts. So I get to watch a couple minutes of it and then I got to go.
You don't need to spend any more fucking money anyway.
Yeah, that's true. Where to order that mod at? Josh, Dolores posted a link, but it's a UK link. I can get you another link, but
Well, hello, 3Dog.
3Dog in the house. How'd you doing? How you doing? It buffered a bit, but I'm good now. All right, good.
Yeah, it keeps buffering on my end. Spinning.
I don't like man, but I can't. I can only do so much. Let's see if it's on this site. I do not see it on this website. I know one that it is on, but I hate to even look this one up. But here we go.
We didn't buffer this much at the old house, and we're supposed to have better internet, so I call bullshit.
Yeah, I think it's because I changed the bit rate, so it's like there it is. Okay, I don't know what colors. Let's see what colors they have in stock. Try to do it on the fly, but I doubt it's gonna work.
Why are you changing shit anyway?
Because if
I'm
it's
changing
buffering, well,
No, I
changed-
meant before to make it buffer. Stop
Oh
touching
wow,
it.
that is a high number. Let me try and change it down to. Let me go down a little bit and see what happens. Apply.
You know, I've
Okay.
been laughing at all the jokes, Shane, but I read something the other day that said the poor 19-year-old didn't want to go and had a panic attack, and they talked him into getting on that damn tin can, and yeah, guilt tripped him. It's Father's Day. Do it for me. And yeah,
I'm telling you,
that
they would.
kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's on Element Vape, Josh. So there you go. They're $99 there, and it looks like they have purple in stock. I don't know. For me, yeah, probably you're probably gonna get more tanks and stuff to match gunmetal or matte black, but that purple one just looks cool to me. That's why I got purple. They were out of stock last time I checked. Yeah, it says in stock, $99.
You're right. It wasn't even made of tin. It was carbon fiber. Yeah,
Yeah, carbon fiber somethingness.
carbon fiber and titanium.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, I have to say that we need
Hey,
to
Louise.
fucking bill that company, Canada and the United States, for fucking using resources to go try to find their asses.
It looks like Jade is doing better.
Yeah, expired.
Hopefully
Apparently,
they let her go
NASA
home.
and Boeing both came out and said we didn't have nothing to do with that. He bought parts from us. Well,
Shane, that sounds
at
like a
least she
personal
doesn't have to
problem.
worry, Shane. Hi, Walter.
Hey, Walter, what's going on?
Hi, Deweese.
Yeah, I think that Jade's doing pretty good. Maybe I'm really hoping that she gets well enough to be able to make it to their own fly-in. She wants to be able to leave the hospital by July 4th so she can see the fireworks and stuff, which is
Hey, Silent.
perfect. Hey, Silent, what's up?
Well, I saw Deweese posted a picture of the porch, so I guess they're going to build a ramp
Yep.
so she can get in the house.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know how long she has to have those pins in her leg or foot, but you just won $2 million. Just pay $2 million to get it. There you go, Silent.
Right?
That's pretty much the way it all them scams work.
How you doing, Walter? Yes, you just need to send us a handling fee of $150,000.
Oh my gosh, there's so many scams running right now. They're everywhere you turn. What I don't look forward to is I think pins up to 10 weeks. Okay, thanks, Deweese. What I don't look forward to is the
Told
sump.
you to get too silent.
the sewage that we have out there already in that septic tank. Well, it's not a septic tank, in the basin.
Mm-hmm.
We have to get whatever wipes that are in there out before I install the new sewage pump, because I'm not going to ask the new sewage pump to, hey, pump all this crap, because it might get hung up and I don't want to burn it out when it's brand new. So we got to get some kind of rake or something in there to get whatever's in there out. Luckily, it's not big. It's not like you're digging out a septic tank. It's only, about 3 feet across and maybe 2 feet deep.
I wouldn't even say it's 3 feet, maybe two feet across.
Yeah, so
Wally, it's basically a lift pump that lifts the sewage up into the level of the sewer. Our outflow pipe is lower than the main sewer pipe.
It's weird because, our yard, if you look out, you can see the sewer cap is a little higher than our yard. That's the reason that if they would have dug deeper, they could have made it over to the sewage line, no problem.
But there's probably a reason why they couldn't put the sewer deeper, just because of the water level in the area. I mean, there's a river right fucking there, so.
Yeah.
So all cats are spoiled silent. I've currently got one in my lap that bites me when I stop petting her. So yeah.
We did get to see what it looks like when this place floods. The good thing is our yard. You know what I did find today? I went in the basement, and there was water in there.
Really?
Now the water looks like it came from right where my toolboxes are sitting, which doesn't make sense. But that's the only place I saw water. And it was a very little bit, but it was enough to make me go, why the hell is there water in here? Because it never got that high, but...
Well, I mean, it was blowing sideways, so maybe it was just literally raining right into those vents.
Yeah, that's terrible, Shane. Freaking drunk drivers. You know, it's bad because you can go out and think, oh, okay, I'm okay to drive, or I'm good. And, you know, especially if you've been drinking. I know if I've been drinking, I won't get behind the wheel. There's no way. You're not just endangering your own life. You're endangering everybody else on the road. I mean, you got to think about that. And obviously you're not thinking right if you've been drinking anyways, but it's stupid. It's just stupid. I mean... Hell, if I've been drinking, I would be like, you know what? I guess I'm just going to hang here for a while because I'm not going anywhere because I've been drinking. So I won't even drink if I know I have to drive and I don't have a designated driver to take over. So
is he in your chair boots?
And definitely, I wouldn't be going to a fly-in and then go and have a bunch of beers and then go, hey, let's go fly, because that's even worse. You screw up while you're flying, you're dead for sure. There's no, oh, it was only a minor crash. No, you're probably going to die. There you go, or just don't drink at all. There you go, Linda. You could do that too.
Well, you know, with Uber and all that shit being a thing now, there's no excuse for it.
Yeah. Oh, my goodness. So... the other thing, so that mod's supposed to come tomorrow. Maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll do something. If Sunday is nice weather, which I'm hoping it is, maybe I'll go fly in View Plantation. That would be nice. I don't have that much gas left. I mean, I can buy more gas, but I just want to finish out that tank. And what do you think of the tank that went down the Titanic? I definitely wouldn't call it a tank because it wasn't built like one.
Nope.
You know, the stuff that Munchkin was telling me earlier about where the guy sourced his carbon fiber from that was all
expired
outdated.
From Boeing because it had lost its life usefulness.
Yeah, it's that. I don't know if the people that got on that little sub knew all the details. They had
to have, because all of the interviews that they're playing where he admitted that he cut corners, he blatantly said, I've been told not to mix carbon fiber and titanium, but I did it anyway.
Yeah. Silent, it's good for the kittens to be together when they're young like that. That's how they learn all those social skills and become better cats when they're older and are not so skittish. They learn all the making biscuits and all that stuff while they're little kittens.
Instead of the antisocial brat that I have in my lap right now.
Yeah, we have some antisocial cats here that were pretty much feral, but we have converted them into greedy attention cats now.
Well, Dolores, it doesn't need to be certified because it was a private enterprise. I don't think he was sued. Well, maybe I know that they sued the prior safety guy who blew the whistle, saying that the window wasn't rated for what he was going to use it for, and when they fired him for it, he told OSHA, and then they sued him. So I don't know if the guy countersued or not, but yeah, I think that company, what's left of it, needs to reimburse the United States and Canada for all the money that was spent out there trying to figure out what the hell happened.
Linda, make sure you turn the quality up on the video. It may be on a lower quality because of the buffering that we had. It'll automatically bump down your quality. Bring that back up to, I think I broadcast at 1080p. So put it at 1080 and that should fix it for you. Because anytime you get buffering, and if you have your YouTube set to auto, it's going to bump down to the lowest level, which is probably 144p. And
that's what mine was on.
That'll look like crap. Yeah, I know they are, Walter. I hate it, man. It really sucks what they're doing over in Australia as far as vaping goes. And you know, I saw Bogan's thing where he talked about it. And it's terrible, man. But you can go down the street and buy a pack of cigarettes. So basically, they're forcing everybody in Australia to go and buy cigarettes.
There's no point on rescue vessels. There was no point.
I have not played any Modern Warfare 2023 Zombies, Silent. I did not know that they were adding it. Well, I knew that they were supposed to add some kind of mode for it. I look forward to the zombies next year, the 2024 zombies that are going to be Treyarch, because, you know, Treyarch, they're the ones that make the best zombies game. I mean, it's just plain and simple. Do I think it'll be good? I do not. Unless Treyarch is the one doing it. And if they're rushed to do it, it's going to suck. Either way, no matter whatever company Treyarch are making it, well, maybe it'll be good then. I think they're going to use it as I don't think they're going to add it as a whole set. If it's a separate thing, yes, it'll be good. Yeah, but they were rushed to make that Vanguard Silent. That's why it sucked. They were really rushed on Vanguard. And I don't think that any company that wants to make a quality game needs to be rushed. Am I going to play Starfield? Timekeeper? Yes. Yes.
Yeah, well, here's the thing, though, Wally, is the Navy heard it explode.
Well, hey, Jade, how you doing?
Considering the fact that it wasn't reported that it was even missing until 8 hours later,
hello,
the Navy wouldn't have even known what it was they heard because nobody had reported the sub had lost contact. And they waited because apparently this is not the first time they had lost comms. So they figured, well, we'll wait until they were expected to be back. And then when they didn't show up, they waited. Apparently the Navy did tell the Coast Guard, oh, by the way, we heard something go on Sunday. But imagine if they told everybody that and everybody assumed they were dead and that isn't what they heard. I mean, you know, the ocean makes all kinds of weird fucking noises, so there's no way they would have known for sure that's what it was.
Oh, I took the last seat. Was there? Oh, I didn't realize
How you doing, Jade?
Oki did one for 400,000. I don't know if that worked. unless Dire Thing changed the rules of it and you can do more, but yeah, I do have for the paramotor people that are in here.
Yay, we won.
Hey, look at there. You got away with some vicious ants. Nice.
Wait, we robbed Speed.
I only got 20,000. Damn.
I only got 8,000 because I forgot a zero.
But Oki got 1.6 million. That's messed up. I need to bid higher.
Are they trying to like wean you off your pain meds, Jade, or are you trying not to take them?
Oh,
yeah, Walter, but the guy was running it with an Xbox controller.
Speaking on that,
Logitech.
Speaking on that sub thing that imploded, and Munchkin and I both agree, these stupid idiot reporters that ask were they going to go search for the bodies need to be shot.
Yeah, they asked that on the press conference. The very last question, some dude hollered, "Are you going to be retrieving the bodies?" And they just looked at him and walked away. And it's like, what part do you not understand about what happens at high pressure implosions? They are
missed.
They cease to be. He didn't have any kind of stuff in there, Walter.
You're talking about millions of pounds of water crushing you instantly and basically ripping your body into the thinnest pieces you can imagine possible.
What I read,
they vaporize. Exactly, Shane.
The speed in which the water rushed in and the pressure would cause that immediate area to heat to the same temperature as the surface of the sun.
Ooh, I hope they don't make you take a lot of Oxy, Don't get addicted to that stuff, because then you'll have a worse problem being addicted to Oxy.
Well, don't freak her out. If she needs to take her pain meds.
Take it. Definitely take it, but don't overdo the prescribed amount. I'm just saying.
She's like, great.
Well, there's a lot of people that got addicted to pain meds.
And I think that was part of his billionaire hubris. He was convinced it was perfectly fine. He was convinced because they've always been down there. They don't go up and down, and there's not too many fish down there. The fish that are down there. Idiot reporter apparently actually posed the question: was it possible that the submarine was attacked by a giant squid? Which led other people to say that giant squids don't even go down to that depth. The whales don't even go down to that depth.
Oh my gosh. We got some real idiots out there. I can't. I don't know what to think sometimes. It's like, really?
Yeah. I did see a meme that made me laugh, though, because apparently y'all know, I don't know if y'all have heard that the orcas are just out destroying people's boats. So somebody had posted when they were talking about the banging they heard, and it was a meme of a bunch of orcas down there with pots and pans banging. So yeah, it was. I'm not gonna lie, I have laughed my ass off at some of the horrible jokes that have been made. I do feel a bit bad for the 19-year-old because he clearly didn't want to go. The other people, I have no sympathy for. You paid $250,000
to die. That's what they paid.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we can say that it happened in what did they say, 0.2 milliseconds? The one person I don't feel bad for is
Walter.
Because as someone said, instead of he spared no expense, he incurred no expense. He cut so many corners, he deliberately put all of their lives in jeopardy. And I don't know what he told those people, but there's been enough interviews of people that were like, I've been on the sub before, and they offered me to go, and I thought about it, and then I was like, you know what? No, I'm good. Obviously, there was enough information out there to the people that would get on this thing and could spend $250,000 to go on this thing that made other people go, you know what? No, I'm good. But they still chose to. So you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
So I got another random bag of crap from Woot today, which contained, and those it was tricky the way they did it this time. Usually they just pop it up and you're lucky if you're able to buy one. This time they were having a wood off, and one of the items they brought up, which I don't know if it was a toothbrush or what, but I went to the second picture and it had a bit.ly link, and I copied that and went to it, and that took me to the bag of crap. So I bought it, and then it stayed up there for a while because people didn't know where to look. So once I got it, anyways, I got these shorts, which are supposed to be size 38, but they fit me.
They do, and they fit really nice too.
Yeah, they're nice shorts. I was like, damn. I can't.
And they're cargo shorts. It's perfect for him, so he can shove even more shit in his pockets now.
There'll be some good flying shorts for the summertime. I mean, if I'm not flying on the beach though, I'm not going to be one of those guys that's like,
here,
hey.
I have a question, right? Okay.
Okay.
So, 2 of the people on the boat were Pakistani citizens.
Okay.
Somebody else was a British billionaire. Why the fuck is Canada and the United States paying for their rescue?
Because we pay
Where
for
are
everything,
your own countries?
apparently.
Why are they not paying to rescue their people?
Because it happened on American soil?
We should all split the cost.
Pretty much.
No, that was in international waters. The Titanic is off the coast of Newfoundland. It is not off the coast of the United States.
Okay.
8-bit Nintendo military.
So I don't know why.
I guess we technically don't want to share our technology with them, but yeah. It wasn't Menards. It was Camping World, John Q.
Camping World.
He literally said that. I got this piece at Camping World. Yeah.
8-bit Nintendo militaries. Oh my goodness. Will Munchkin for president. There you go.
No, that's dumbass for president.
Dumbass. Tony. Yeah, I wonder if Munchkin, not Munchkin.
I wouldn't want that fucking job. Screw that.
I wonder if 3 Dog caught that show where Tony was on here. Maybe
we were trying to summon you, 3 Dog. I said eat a Mia 3 times, and he cursed at me, but you didn't show up. So.
Yeah, Tony was on here. He was going through a rough spell there, so I'm glad he came on and got to get some stuff off his chest. He just came on and had a good time, which I think is what he needed, and I was happy about that. I
mean, technically, his controller was a Logitech, but
a Logitech controller, yeah, that was basically looked like a.
What's funny that's what everybody's focusing on, right? And the Navy was like, but we have tanks and shit that are controlled with Xbox. They actually showed one. It was an Xbox 360 controller taped to the wall. So, they... Yeah. Well, what I don't understand, right, is the window they got to look out of was so small. They're not even looking at it out of the window. They're looking at it through a fucking video screen. So, here, I'll put you in a metal shed in my backyard, throw buckets of water at it while you watch a video on YouTube of the Titanic. Give me $250,000. I can guarantee you walk back out of my shed and be perfectly fine. Well, I mean, there's wasps in there, but you gotta have a little bit of danger.
I'm gonna give y'all a link to a recipe. Now, y'all saw Hippie Vapes came on the show last week or the week before. I don't know because I'm bad with dates. But he just made a recipe.
Saudi Arabia would probably be easier than Dubai. Dubai is big on indentured servitude, from what I understand.
He just made a recipe for a vanilla cream soda that he says is absolutely amazing, and I want to try it now.
And John Q, Silent never has fucking batteries in his controllers, so make sure you keep them if you get all of this stuff.
Now, if y'all decide to make this and you do get some of the VSO flavoring, use the code HIPPIE. It'll get you 17% off. Not trying to advertise for them. I'm just trying to save y'all some money if you do decide to buy the VSO flavoring. From what Munchkin said, we have the owner of VSO on the show, and
or somebody that is very in with them, Dave, and I can't remember his last name right now, but he's been on the show before.
Okay, I think I know who you're talking about.
Well, John Q, apparently they've been down with that same window a couple times, but from what I understand, it was partially the combination of the carbon fiber and titanium. Because apparently those two particular materials, when combined together and exposed to salt water, it tends to corrode them faster. The carbon fiber was already past its useful lifespan. So I would imagine every time they went down, the integrity of the sub just got worse and worse each time. So who knows if they even made it to 4,000 feet. Well, I mean, that's in any neighborhood, John Q, not just Saudi Arabia. I mean, you wander into the wrong neighborhood somewhere in the United States, bad shit can happen. But I don't know. I read bad stuff about Dubai, especially if you go over there and you're not rich. That they kind of do what a lot of people do here when you get maids and things like that, where they take your passport for safekeeping and basically keep you as an indentured servant and threaten you if you try to leave and basically keep you trapped here. That they kind of do the same thing to poor people over there in Dubai. But yeah, exactly. It works until it doesn't. And he bragged. He said, I want to be known for cutting. What did he say? I want to be known for cutting corners? Well, you certainly fucking are now, dude.
All right. 4,000 feet down. I haven't even went to 4,000 feet high in my paramotor.
No, they said the Titanic is at what, 13,500 feet underwater?
That's too deep.
Yeah, a screen door would have kept it from imploding, surprisingly enough, but yeah.
No. Yeah.
He certainly is, yeah. Oh, no, he said he wanted to be known for breaking the rules. Yeah, well, you did.
2.5 miles down.
Yeah.
I like the way you did half, Will, because a lot of people don't know how to do that.
I would have just put 2.5.
You would have put 2.5. I guess that would have been faster, right? 2.5. Yeah, it's amazing the way that we have news in this country and it instantly gets swapped over by something like the little sub that could.
Yeah, instead of the thousands of people that got swept off a boat out on the coast of Greece.
Yeah, they don't.
Ain't nobody talking about them.
Nope.
Yeah, I just, I don't.
Just hold the throttle and go.
Here's something I find really interesting, okay? So, the guy's name is Rush, right? His last name is Rush. His wife, her grandparents were Mr. and Miss, or her great-grandparents. Great. One set of her grandparents were two of the richest people that died on the Titanic. He was also the co-owner of Macy's, right? So, did this guy marry her to complete his Titanic collection? Or did he get interested in the Titanic because he married the great-great-granddaughter of two of the people that went down on the ship that happened to be the richest people that were on the ship? And it was kind of creepy that it's odd that he took her last name too. So it's like, I don't know. This guy just sounds sketch all the way around. I just thought that was an interesting bit of gossip.
If anybody's loaded right now, it'd be you, Shane. I don't know how much you had to drink, but you're pretty loaded. I'm not that loaded myself.
Because I read some article that said she is listed as the director of operations on the website, but when they used the Wayback Machine, that she wasn't listed at all. But they didn't mention how far back did you go on the Wayback Machine. So I'm just trying to figure out.
That's such a deep topic.
We're taking a deep dive into the whole submarine thing. I just want to know: were you that creepy of a freak that you hunted this woman and married her to complete your collection, and you decided to take the last name so you could claim a familiar connection to the Titanic? crazy ass rich people.
Well, as far as the reserve goes, I didn't even know Kylo had those, but apparently I don't know if he still sells them for $800, but the ones he has are 140 kilograms, which I think 140 kilograms is a little bit over 300 pounds. If you add my weight plus the weight of the paramotor, I'd be pushing the top end of that limit, which means I would come down fast. I want to come down slow. I mean, I may end up having to go with 140 kilogram because the ones that are higher, like if they're 200 kilograms, they're considered a tandem reserve, and I don't need a tandem reserve. 400 pounds? Well, if it's 400 pounds, then I'm good. I'll get a 140 kilogram one. Well, thanks, Walter, because I would have had to ask Alexa again what it was, but if 140 kilograms will do 400 pounds, then I'll just get one of those. I do need to get a reserve. I am scared to death when I fly because I don't have a reserve. I'd rather have one and not need it than need one and not have it, which is a very popular saying, I know, but.
Yeah, see, and Dolores, I want to find out, when did he start his Titanic thing? Was it because he married her and was like, oh, those are your great-grandparents or great-great-grandparents and got interested in it? Or because you don't just, you can't be out there and being a Titanic history freak and just happen to run into the great-great-granddaughter of the richest people that happen to have died on that boat. That just doesn't happen. It just doesn't, that's not a thing.
DeMillan, that's an excellent question. The reserve, it doesn't shoot out. It's not a ballistic reserve, which for those that don't, a ballistic reserve is like goes on planes and stuff. Ballistic means it shoots out like a gun, so it shoots the reserve out, which I think we should have them as paramotor pilots, but we don't. So our reserve
it'd be a good idea to shoot it so it doesn't get tangled in your wing.
Right. Well, I don't know. Maybe it's a weight thing, but our reserves are pull and throw reserves. So you can either have it on your left side, on your right side.
I prefer to fly in them silent. You can fly on them all you want.
On your lap.
I'm getting inside.
Or some people even mount them above their head. You can pull it from above your head, and then you have to kind of chunk it out. And you need to be at least 300 feet in the air in order for it to deploy before you hit the ground. So there's that. Just grow wings and fly, Silent. Silent, this is the thing. If you've ever had the desire to fly, then you would love it. But if that's not something that's bugged you since a kid, then maybe you wouldn't.
Shane says if you mount it on your butt, then when you shit yourself, it'll go off in a split second.
I bet it would. Yeah, some people have had reserves go off accidentally, especially if you don't check your.
He was wrong, Dolores.
Yeah, it is DeMillan's birthday. I thought that was yesterday. Was that today?
I thought it was yesterday. Yesterday or the day before.
I know DeMillan's birthday was either today or yesterday. I can't even keep. Yes. I did tell her happy birthday. It was the 21st. Holy crap!
So that was the day before yesterday. Yeah.
I did tell DeMillan happy birthday when it was her birthday.
I've been all fucked up for some reason. The holiday on Monday jacked me all up, but in the exact opposite way. I thought we were further into the week than we were. It just fucked me all up. I told my boss. Well, I told everybody else that I was working like a half day on Monday. And then I was like, I suppose I should probably ask, can I work a half day on Monday? He's like, I don't care, whatever. So I forgot that part. I did sleep in and go in like an hour late, but then I forgot to leave. It's like 5 o'clock, and I'm like, fuck, all right, I forgot to take my half a day off. So.
And DeMillan, they're coming out with a new version of the Oculus.
I have to pee.
Number 3 is coming out. I want to be one of those guys that goes, hey, I need to get that one too. I don't know. It does have see-through color tracking, which I like, but they're not upgrading the visuals that much. I want to see when they go, hey, we're going to bump this thing to 4K. Then I'd be like, oh yeah, I'm all over it. DeMillan is not 73. I know it's good with the 2, right, DeMillan? I'm kind of with you there. Until they make a drastic upgrade, I don't think I need to jump in on the new one. You joined the Facebook group? Well, let's just go approve you then. Damn, DCF is still live. They were asking me, where's your show? And I told them, but I don't think anybody from DCF came over here. Members, where's request at? I don't see any request. It usually pops up and says, hey, somebody requested to join the group. Oh, there it is. I see you. You are approved, Shane. Sorry, I can't look at it like all time. You're using this get out of jail free card. Well, is it a good get out of jail free card, or is it expired? Silent, you are not that young to do such an elementary joke. Really? You're muted. Now I hear.
You know what? You can never be too old to try the ICUP joke every once in a while.
Well, there you go. She just did it for you, Silent.
People forget, you can slip it in there and people are like, what are you talking about? ICUP. And I told you, there are no cameras in the bathroom. So you most certainly did not see me pee. Even though apparently there was a cat hiding in the bathroom that just came flying out from behind the shower curtain. I don't know what the hell he was doing in there. But...
That's messed up, Shane. Jesus. Oh my goodness.
I haven't heard that one before, but
I don't think I have either.
He probably just made it up. Oh, the cat's doing photography. I don't know. His girlfriend looked at him funny when he came running out of the shower curtain. Slapped him on the way by. So.
The cat saw you pee.
Well, the shower curtain does not see through.
Dolores,
so unless he's got X-ray vision.
The funny thing about that is, if I go to pee, the cats don't bother me. When Munchkin goes to the bathroom, the cats come and bust the door open.
Yes, I'm not allowed to pee with the door shut.
She can't even go take a shower. The cats are like, hey, what's going on in here? They follow her into the shower and the bathroom. Yeah.
I'm sitting on the toilet. All of a sudden, I see just claws come around the door and then just a cat eyeball. Like, what's going on in there? I'm not allowed to. I have no privacy. It's just Mike, John. Just Mike.
Yeah. Yeah, you just use the word Mike. You don't do Michael. But is she using the litter box?
If I could get them to learn how to use the toilet, it would be great. Because I hate cleaning the litter box. Because they all wait until I clean it. And then they're like, oh, great, thanks for cleaning it. And then they all go take a shit. One of the cats will literally sit beside me. She climbed in it while I was cleaning it once. I guess she couldn't hold it any longer.
No, they are enamored with you while you're cleaning it, so they feel like they need to use the bathroom right then.
I do not, John Q. I bathe myself. No, I don't know. I'm the cats person. I'm not allowed to do. Well, Bandit has decided that he loves Scuba now. So he will come tell him at 10 o'clock it is time for bed.
Yes.
And then,
it is so weird having a cat come tell you it's time for bed.
Yes. It's the alarm clock.
It never fails. I'd say more like 10:30. Between 10 and 10:30, the cat comes and
he's let you stay up later a little bit.
Hey, it's time to go to bed. And the cat will follow me to the bedroom, wait till I lay down, and then jump up on my chest and demand pets. Then he'll leave for like 5 minutes and come back and demand more pets. He usually does that 3 times, and then he goes to sleep somewhere. That's it. It's a everyday thing.
No, then they go eat because for some reason they like to eat in the middle of the night. And don't forget they get the zoomies, so him and Smokey chase themselves. Yeah.
They do play. They have a play session late at night, and we can hear them run up under our bed. Luckily, there's room for them to run under the bed.
Well, there's nothing really under there except for shoes and a couple of the like the grocery bags with the foil line to keep your stuff. That's all that's under there.
And the cat's go.
What do you mean free it up? What do you think? I got it all trussed up somehow?
I did go have my physical done yesterday.
Pretty much freed up all the time.
Yeah, yesterday I went and had my physical done with the doctor, and the doctor was really impressed. My blood pressure was like 118 over 70.
Well, you're taking your medicine, so yeah.
Yeah, well, she's like, oh yeah, we're definitely refilling your prescription, blah blah blah. And then they convinced me to get a shingle shot, to be 50 years old to get a single shot. But it's kind of funny because the nurse that was sitting there recommended me to get the shot. She hasn't even turned 50 yet, but she got shingles, and she just got shingles this past Sunday.
I think we're buffering.
She was like, you definitely don't want shingles. So I may go get the shot. Apparently, according to the doctor, it's 89 to 90% effective. So if I can avoid getting shingles, since I saw my boss get the shingles, and then you can get the shingles. And I was forced into getting chicken pox, which I'm still mad about. I was 16 years old. Why did they make me go over and say hey to those kids? I did not know they had chicken pox.
Chicken pox parties are usually when your kids are like 4 and 5 and shit. I don't mind the cat zoomies and silent. If we tried to feed the cats on a schedule, there would be a riot.
Walter, that's hilarious. Shingles comes from the vaccination. Well, that's funny because this nurse never had the vaccine. Wow, 3.5 weeks for your mods. You know, Shopkey, I completely understand.
Damn, Peanut.
I'm mad. I got mad with Element Vape a long time ago because it took so damn long for me to get my stuff from Element. Some people get their stuff really fast. If you live on the West Coast, buffering like crazy? Really? Let me close some of my stuff down. Hold on. That's maybe what it is. All right. I'll refresh this.
I mean, we also have a dog silence, so it's not like we can keep the bowls full at all times. So I put food in their bowl in the morning. I put food in their bowl when I get home from work, and then I put food in their bowl before I go to bed.
All right, let's see if that helps. Hopefully that helps because I've already turned down the buffer rate big time.
2 bowls of food that are shared between 3 cats and a chihuahua. So I don't think they eat too much, but
I'll turn it down some more actually. Was it under video? Oh, it's under output.
I wouldn't like that. I'm the one that has to clean the fucking litter box, Silent.
Let's do that. 4,000.
Not to mention cat food's fucking expensive now.
30 cats. No. I don't need no 30.
That's like $17 a bag now for a 14-pound bag.
Which they blow through in a week. If that. I mean, they blow through some cat food. Well, it's buffering now. It may take a second to catch up, Dolores. Hopefully it doesn't buffer now. I can't tell.
Yeah, it's buffering.
Do I need to go back up? Oh, wow. Did it just say low connection? Yep, YouTube is not receiving data. All right, let me go back up. My God. I don't know.
Oh, we're back now.
Yeah, but I'm going to fix it because I don't want it doing that.
I still think you need to call Verizon and be like, what the fuck is up with our internet?
Yeah, it's kind of weird that it...
No, my cats won't eat wet food, Silent. Now, okay. Boots does not like wet food, but what she does do is she scoops her dry food into the water dish. Paws full at a time, and then we'll pick it out of the water piece by piece. So she's like eating the cat food equivalent of cereal.
Human food is expensive too. Yeah, it is. Dolores and Silent. I mean, I tried to go through the drive-thru. I was like, it's how much? Holy crap, man. You're on last week's show now, Cloud Chucker? Well, don't do that. Just to go get any
$100?
kind
Holy
of...
shit, Scott. Yeah, fuck that.
Ooh,
I think I've been doing, not really. It's been raining for the past 3 days, but not right now.
Yeah, I don't know why the stream's messing up, Walter. It's just acting up right this minute for some reason. Oh, he's going to use Starlink. Cool.
We had Verizon at the old house and had no problem. The internet is supposed to be better here, but I haven't seen it, so.
Well, I think what it is because I'm not using a straight wired connection to my computer like I used to. This is running off of a Mocha adapter, which seems to work great, but it does have some disconnect points every once in a while. I mean, I can run a wire. It literally would be, I'd drill one hole here and one there, and I'd be done. It's so easy.
I mean, I've been doing pretty good on groceries. I've just had to change up what I get. Like, I buy
Less
frozen
vape
pizzas,
products.
but I buy the ones that are on sale. I go for the, shit that's on sale. If the burritos are not on sale, I don't get the burritos. If I'm getting yogurt, I'm getting the Food Lion brand. I buy what's on sale. If Pepsi products are on sale this time, guess what? We're drinking Mountain Dew and whatever other beverage there is. If it's Coke products that are on sale, so yeah, I don't, I'm not hell-bent on buying the same brands. There's certain things that I will not cheap out on and get generic stuff, like ketchup is one of them. But other than that, I go Food Lion brand.
Yeah,
Black olives. I don't need name brand black olives. I don't give a shit.
11% of my frames have been dropped. So I got it right now. It's pushing out 6,710 kilobytes a second. I bumped it up to 6,500, which made it go to 6,700. Now, when we started the show, it was at 7,000. That's when y'all said I got a buffer. Said like it got worse, so I went back up. Because if you bottleneck it too much, it makes it worse. So I was trying to find a happy medium for it.
Nobody cares about the details. Spaghetti is cheap, but ground beef's fucking ridiculous. Fucking $13 for 3 pounds of ground beef. It's craziness. Pork chops are still cheap, though.
Yeah, that's about the only good cut of meat you can still find that's not ridiculously expensive. What is the mod you have? What
which
mod?
one? This one is a disposable. It's by Funky Republic. It's a peach pie. It's actually pretty good.
I don't get generic Q-tips or Band-Aids.
I will buy generic Band-Aids and Q-tips all day long. Toilet paper, I'm in the middle of the road. I will get Cottonelle. I'm not paying the money for Charmin, so I'll go mid-range. But I usually get my toilet paper at Dollar General because it's like $2 or $3 cheaper.
You know,
for the same
Shane,
shit at Food Lion.
it's funny you bring up Uncle Steve's Shake because I've heard you talk about it, right? And I thought it wasn't that well known. I was watching like this well-known barbecue guy, and he uses Uncle Steve's Shake too. And I was like, I'll be damned. That must be some really good stuff. And I hate buying rubs.
They have them.
What?
And they're cheaper. Dolores just posted a link for Vapor DNA. They've got the Funky Republic.
Oh, cool.
for $15.99 instead of $20, like they had them at the.
Okay, this is the problem with Vapor DNA. Yeah, it's $15.99, but it's $15 shipping too.
It depends. Don't you get free shipping if you spend a certain amount of money?
Yeah, like $100. I mean, you'd have to buy a bunch of them.
Do that easy, but yeah.
We spend that all the time. No problem.
I was trying to find one. This is what we bought on going to Georgia, so we wouldn't have to worry about fucking batteries and shit while we were driving and stuff.
Now, Walter, as far as
I'm still talking.
Well, you cut into me like 18 times so far, so go ahead.
It's because you don't shut up. I was trying to find one that was not ice, and he was like, peach pie, that can't be ice. It's fucking ice, but it's not that bad. It's actually pretty tasty. All right, go ahead.
Walter, as far as the Three Amigos, he is the one that put the show, I will say, on hiatus for now. He will decide when and if their show is coming back on. He wants to take a break to spend some time with the family, which I completely understand. And sometimes that's what you got to do. Munchkin and I we're okay with doing, I'm not trying to push like 10 shows a week or anything. Now, the Monday show that I do, I don't know.
We don't have.
I just go on there to help.
We don't
out.
have schedules where we're so it's not like we've got shit going on in our lives where we're trying to find time
Thanks,
to
John
spend
Q.
together. But how many puffs is this? A lot.
I think that one's a 7,000 puffer. It's supposed to be. It's lagging? What the hell, man?
Free domestic shipping on orders over $77. I mean, we could spend $77 fucking easy shit, but.
I will try it, Shane. I was looking for a good rub the other day because we cooked some ribs, even though I cooked them not the way I wanted to cook them. I want to get a good pellet smoker. And they had those things on sale at like Home Depot. And I was like, no, I'm going to wait. And then now that the season's here, they're gone, man. You can't find one. So I'm going to have to buy one off season.
Yeah,
and
buy it in the winter.
Yeah, buy it in the winter.
But
and then
when is it off season? Because I know my ex-husband would literally be out there in a fucking snowstorm grilling. So, I mean, is there really an off season?
Yeah, but it's not when most people cook out. So you can find them a lot cheaper then. And I don't mind wait. I'll get it, in the off season just to get it cheaper. Glastonbury has banned disposables. Yeah, I don't doubt that.
Box wine for $18.99. I mean, the wine I like.
Speaking of wine,
I like port, and that's pretty cheap, and it's fucking.
I'm making some homemade wine.
Yes,
it's not going to be done until July the 4th, pretty much. So.
Silent, you got good internet, but do you have? Are your controllers charged? That's my question. I can guarantee you the answer is no.
Never charges his controllers.
Mm-mm.
Okay, it's still, I can't tell that it smells like alcohol yet on the gas prices. They need to come back down, damn it. That's what it's not crazy. I've seen.
About a month ago, it was what, $3.19 or $3.16, and then it went back up to $3.49 in the span of an evening. Shane says to call him. Yeah.
He can walk me through a rib cook. Well, normally I cook a really good. I really make some nice ribs. I just was not happy with the way the last ones turned out.
Well,
that's a very small pellet grill.
That may have been the ribs themselves, not necessarily yours.
And it's electric.
Woogie. Sorry.
That's $270. You know what's weird about that, Dolores, is that's a very small one. I saw a big one like that for $250 at Home Depot. A huge tower one. If you can find one like that, that's electric, that's a pellet smoker, I'll go that route. It's electric. And the main reason,
we don't have any cake.
And Shane knows as well as I do, on most smokers, you really have to watch the temperature of it because it'll go up and down, up and down. You have to add enough air or cut off some of the air to keep the temperature right if you're going to smoke the ribs for a long time, which is what really makes them fall off the bone good. So that's why I want an electric one, because I can just set the temperature and I know it's going to stay that temperature.
You need to make brisket.
I can make brisket.
See, Silent, I don't have the ingredients for chocolate cake, but I do have the ingredients for lemon cake, and I've got buttercream frosting, and then I've got the ingredients for a strawberry cake with whipped strawberry frosting.
Now, I do want to try some of that Uncle Steve shake, though. I bet you that's good stuff. But I know Higgy's has rub, too.
I don't like bratwurst, John Q. It doesn't have any flavor. I like a good old smoked sausage.
What do you mean you gotta do? What do you mean you're gonna hit the air in the AM? Are you going to fly your paramotor, or are you going to fly in a plane?
Or is he gonna go on the radio? I don't.
I don't think he's going on the radio.
I don't know. You never know.
I think he's just had too much to drink and he needs to go pass out. That's what I think.
He's tapping out. Yeah.
Yeah, he's weak.
He can't handle his liquor anymore.
Never trust a drunk Chef Shane. Yeah.
That's what he needs to do, is the drunken cooking show.
The drunk cooking show. There you go. Mm-hmm. He did say he wanted to do some cooking videos. Where they at, Shane? Where they at, though? Where they at, though?
Pea soup. You know what I want? Bean and ham soup, but I can't find any good ham hocks because all they got is country ham hocks, which are not bad, but they give my bean and ham soup a really weird
I did not. I did not let our viewers know.
What?
The Arm Vapor has stopped going live and something long, saying that he's done with broadcasting live because it says I'm at 0 kilobytes a second. What?
I mean, we're still there, I think.
It's going red back and forth. Is it the stupid update that OBS just did? I doubt it.
It could be OBS. Who knows? Anything that you have to add beer and onions and all kinds of crazy shit to make it taste good is not worth eating to me.
Oh, I love brats.
No, I don't like bratwurst.
I love brats. Dolores found another one. I'm looking. I'm going to look, Dolores. Don't tempt me with something good because, that's not bad. That actually, I have a Home Depot credit card. Don't tempt me.
Oh, Lord.
See what I want, though. That's cool. It's a grill. I like the square tower type ones. You know the one we saw that was a tower? I like those because you can put multiple racks of ribs or brisket or whatever and that's what I want to do, but bad buffering still. Yeah, Will, I think it's this damn OBS update now it says I've lost 10% of my frames. I don't know what to do. Go higher or lower? It can't. I mean, we got 1 gig down and 1 gig up. Something's screwing up.
What happened to the other guy? Well, Dumbass was on here the other week, and then Hippie came on here to join Dumbass, so we had 2 dumbasses from Alabama, but they're not on here on the regular Silent.
Yeah. And I used to cast with
you could come on
and Speed Triple.
You're from Alabama too, aren't you? We can just get a well-rounded idea of the Alabama. Mm-hmm.
Damn. Okay, that one costs a lot more money, but that's what I want. Something like that, Dolores. You're on the right ballpark. It just costs too damn much. That one's $500.
Timekeeper missed what you said about Robert.
Oh, I'm sorry. Let me finish. Drop down to 720p. Yeah, Arm Vapor. Hopefully y'all can hear me now. He says I'm experiencing buffering. He decided to stop casting because he is being harassed. He's getting phone calls. that his wife is answering and his housekeeper, I guess, is answering these phone calls. And it's getting on his nerves, so he's decided to stop going live.
Well, that's what happens
For the
when your
foreseeable
audience is
future.
made up of 12-year-olds.
Yeah. He does have a lot of young viewers that watch him because of the meme of him coughing.
When did you move to Alabama, Silent? How many years did you go to school in Alabama? And saying you're from New York does not really help. I'm just saying. You all right here?
Preset P5 slow. What? Good quality, medium quality. Profile high. I'm trying to look at the settings to know what'll fix this.
Depends on what you're talking about, Silent.
Who's the smartest one on this stream? Chat vote now. Really?
It depends. If you're talking about mechanical stuff, it's definitely him. You're talking about everything else, it's me.
Really? I'll give you the real estate stuff. You definitely know that way more than me, but
All of his personal contact info's on his website, so you're not surprised.
there you go, timekeeper.
Well, damn,
yeah.
neither am I now. What a dumbass. You were in New York for 18 years. When you started playing zombies with Scuba, you weren't 18, were you?
Great deal, dire thing. I think you found a winner that's way cheaper. It's $127 from Walmart.
That's not bad.
And
When is our fire pit supposed to be here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have a fire pit coming, but it's not going to be here till Monday. Yeah, that's a great deal. It's still freaking YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, is what it's saying. I think it's an OBS issue. It did not do this until it freaking updated.
It could be OBS.
Yeah, master built. It may not be the best in the world, but if it'll hold a good temperature, I don't know how many pellets it holds either, but if it can hold a good temperature to cook ribs and stuff, I'm fine with that. Wait, that's using wood. Does it use pellets also? Because with blah blah blah, let's see, built in cool touch handle. It doesn't say what kind of fuel that it can use. You would think they'd put that on there. They're showing them put wood in there, and I mean, that's fine.
You wish, John Q.
Removable wood chip tray, because the wood chips gives it the flavor, and then you use the pellets, for the actual fire part, without the hassle of charcoal or propane. Huh. Wow. If I ordered it, I could get it tomorrow at Beaver Creek. Where the hell? That's it's doing his address or something. That's not me. I don't have a Beaver Creek Super Center. Yeah, I see oil and I see wood. I don't see any pellets.
So I don't know if this is real or not, but somebody just posted on Facebook a screenshot of oceangate.com that says they have an immediate opening for a sub-pilot/marine technician.
That's near. I'll find one. I mean,
alcohol.
The smoker thing is not like I need it right now. I can wait. Refreshing made the buffer go away. Well, that's cool, Will. I still think it's something to do with this update that OBS did. I mean, I know a lot of y'all just, like, even on Shane, I think they use StreamYard, and then Sean uses Zoom to actually go live with, which I'm not going to do that. Screw that. just so you can record the stream and all that. I mean, it records every one of my streams automatically. I don't have to hit recording started. I don't have to do all that crap. I'm only in Alabama because my grandpa and grandma are down here. That's all. I got you. Well, it's good to be near your family, Silent. So
I love that he feels that he needs to defend his proximity to Alabama.
This is why I'm in Alabama, by God.
I'm only here because I have to be. I didn't go there voluntarily. I wouldn't either. I don't know. I've never been to Alabama. Who knows? Might be.
I've been to Alabama. I mean, I lived in Georgia. Alabama was right there. So, yeah.
Oh, they posted that before it happened. Okay. Because, that's kind of fucked up.
According to how I smack. You beat Munchkin in trivia? What?
No, nobody beat me in trivia. You've lost your mind. I'll let BDB win on that one show, the Battle of the Sexes.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, technically, I didn't let him win. Jen cheated. Jen let him win, but it's all right.
Well, hopefully, now that I can't fly from the beach, which really has me bummed out, and I don't want to call Langley yet. I haven't got the nerve to do that, but I can go. Well, when I get the new helmet, I may call Langley because then it's just a push of a button. But this Sunday, I know for a fact Sunday, InView Plantation is closed. Nobody will be there. If it's decent weather, then I can go fly from InView Plantation. And that's Class G airspace there. There's no restrictions.
You gotta reset your resolution and your settings. Mine keeps dumping me back down to like 144.
Well, maybe it did that earlier.
Yes. He said we're really blurry. So
yeah, change your quality on your video. That should fix it.
I just told him that.
But it keeps going to the red, then back into the green, and back to the red.
Because we keep fucking buffering.
I'll run a wire. Maybe during next week, I'll get a long Ethernet cord and I'll run it straight from the router to my PC because this is the main one that streams, so it needs to have wired connection. So I'll do that. It ain't gonna be hard. It's just basically I'll have to mark out how far it is, and I can measure that. It's probably 75 feet, maybe. So that'll work.
Oh, we're on your PS4. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that on there.
How does it buffer while you're typing? It shouldn't. That shouldn't have anything to do with the streaming part.
I mean, you.
I think I should join a stream. Like he on stream. What?
Alabama, where your mom's also your sister.
Well, Silent, you go live, or you used to go live all the time. I haven't seen you live in a while.
You don't need to know anything about vaping. We talk about all kinds of shit. We could talk about food.
He can talk about video games. I mean, he's good at that.
We could talk about food. We could talk about shopping. We could talk about the submarine and things stupid rich people do.
Yeah. I mean, does Munchkin need a rebuild? Do I need a rebuild?
I don't need a rebuild.
Yeah, mine's pretty good too.
Is make some damn juice.
That I need to.
Yes, he was hardwired before.
Yeah, I was hardwired before, Scott.
Any updates on the house? Well, funny you ask. I was sitting on the bed playing video games last night and heard a very large crash, and immediately knew exactly what it was. The shelf in my closet has yeeted itself off the wall onto the floor. Pulled the whole shelf right out of the wall. I am convinced that all they did was patch the holes and put up shelving to make the closets look usable. So, yeah. So we need to find out if there's any studs near the closet at all that we could screw something in. And if not, we're going to have to find other alternatives. It depends on what video game, Silent. I mean, you know, shit, I can't play zombies because all he does is use me as zombie bait and send me running around in circles to keep fucking zombies occupied.
She's a good zombie bait, Silent. It's like, hey, run around in circles and let the zombies chase you.
Just keep running. I'm like Forrest Gump and fucking zombies, just running around in circles.
Just keep running. They can't get you if you keep running.
Jenny, they're biting me, Jenny. What do I do? Yeah. Here, send his ass a link. Get your ass on here.
Yeah.
Tell us what you've been up to.
Do you have short hair still, or there's a link. You can click on that link, Silent, and join the Zoom call, and you'll be right on here.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm the zombie holder. No, see, my problem with zombies is because there's a lot of cool shit in that game. I want to check stuff out. I want to look at all the stuff, and you can't.
Yeah, you can't really do that.
You can't, and that bugs me. Yes, my shelves keep flying off the walls. In this case, well, we're fucking buffering, so I don't know, but in this case, I think my cat's fat ass is off. I think she was on the shelf, and when she jumped down,
I thought about that, Cloud Chucker, and then I was like, where the hell is my Cthulhu? I found my my small stubby, my big stubby. I didn't see the Cthulhu, which I know I have it. I moved so much stuff.
It's not haunted. It's just, I don't think they didn't screw any of these shelves into a fucking stud. So, I don't know. Yes, Dolores, he can, but he's going to have to run a wire down below where the router is, because that's in the living room, through the floor, and then drill a hole up into his office, which, since the house is raised, all you got to do is say, and it's right there. So it's not going to be difficult. You just need to get a cable long enough, which we should have several Ethernet cables laying around. Those in the old house should be plenty long enough.
Oh, you might be in luck, Cloud Chucker, because I think the stock coil is what's in there right now. Not even my 520, because I never really do that.
I don't know how to play chess.
Let's bring up that. Let me get that camera going first.
Playing chess is something entirely different, Silent.
All right, work camera.
We're buffering on my end again, so I don't even. Yeah, we're not even there anymore.
All right.
Can you stop the stream if you restart OBS?
It'll screw everything up if I do that.
Yes, because you always have to change every one of them. Every time you switch cameras, you have to fucking reset your damn microphone.
No, there we go. It's every time that the stupid microphone does an update, it goes and resets everything back to default.
We don't have any demons, John Q.
What I was trying to say while I was muted, this thing is absolutely full of juice. Basically, what you do on these, I'd hate to take this apart because it's full of juice. You want the smallest amount of wick as possible inside here.
Quite possible, Silent.
If you put too much wick, it's going to dry hit on you. This is absolutely full of juice, and I don't want to waste it. I'm about out of juice, so I'd hate to waste all this juice. And it's probably good juice. Let me see if I got a battery to go in that thing.
Aw, there's an article about Jack Hanna on the news station that says his Alzheimer's has progressed to the point where he doesn't recognize his own family members now.
Damn.
I like Jack Hanna. That's sad.
There's a little bit of juice in here also. But I mean, it's been sitting. It's been sitting for I don't know how long. So let's get this thing cleaned up.
A demon or two that I could get to do my bidding would be nice. Apparently they can't hear anymore. John, did you tap?
No, I fixed that already.
Well, John Q said audio was nice when you had it, and then Silence says we're all alone, guys. So I don't know if you did fix it.
It's got to be. No, I see me pegging out the damn microphone right now. It's working. I don't know what they're talking about. I'm actually too loud.
How did we meet, Linda? Basically, I watched the shows that used to be on Vapors TV, and then I went to a vape convention, and I saw his big tall ass and was like, hey, I know that guy. And I think the first time I met you, I accidentally called you Scope. And then he drugged me around a vape convention to help me find a mod I was looking for, and kept losing me because he turned around and couldn't find me. And I'm like, I'm down here. Yeah.
I'm down here.
That's pretty much it. So I have met Roger. I've met Brimless. You don't know who he is. Let's see, who else?
This is not
I've met Peach Tech and Higgy and Mr. Higgy, and we're buffering again. That's got to be OBS.
Yeah, I didn't do anything to cause the buffering. What do you mean? Did I hit the mute button? Can you talk? Let me see.
Yeah, I don't know if they can hear me.
No, it looks like it's working to me. All right.
Jamila said you're cross.
How about now? It's not cross-thread. I didn't even take it all the way out.
Dolores thinks you need to reset. I'd say fucking start the show over and fucking restart OBS. I did not have. I don't even know his fucking password to his computer, so I don't go in his
I can hit stop and then start again.
It ain't gonna work unless you restart OBS.
King Cobra, thank you. I did have the damn the tank in backwards. Son of a bitch.
Frankenmeiser says the East Coast is glitchy. Yeah.
I didn't even look to see that I had the tank in backwards because I was too worried about the buffering. I didn't even see what I was doing there.
I'm not 10 minutes behind chat. I guess chat's just showing up slow. I don't know. I read the comments.
Yeah, now it's screwing in correctly.
You shut up, John Q. Nobody asked you.
So now it should work, hopefully.
Yeah, all the rain seems like it's on its way out, so it's not like we've got heavy winds or anything like that going on right now. So
you would think that this would taste bad after sitting up there for a while, but it honestly it doesn't.
How long is a while?
Well, the last time I built this, we were at the other house. So I'd say at least 2 to 3 months.
Kanye West isn't even a good person, so I'm going to say no, Silent.
What tank is that? Tetley, this is the stock one that comes with the Cthulhu. Now, I do have the 520 tank also for the Cthulhu. I think it's a step up from this one.
Hi,
this
John.
One's not bad, but nice.
I'm supposed to stir my drink without my knives. They're all gone. They're all missing. All my knives.
Kanye is as crazy as Scuba? Wow.
Delusional narcissist.
They're always a minute behind. Well, Linda, something's going on. I'll have this fixed by next week. I don't know what the heck's going on or why that thing usually works. Started doing this since they did the update. Yeah, it dropped down to 800 kilobyte. Now it's 0. And then back to 4,000. It did never do this. Maybe you have to reboot after you install the new OBS. I should
It's
roll
always a
this
good
damn thing.
idea. I didn't know you didn't reboot it when you installed it. You just installed the update and went
Launched
for it?
it, yeah. I mean, but that's what you should do.
No, that's not what you should do. And first of all, you never fucking update OBS right before a broadcast. Damn, is this your first time?
Well, OBS is basically open broadcast software. It is a free software that you use to do live streams instead of casting straight from Zoom or whatever. This one allows me to do stuff. That's why I can switch to, the build cam and stuff like that. I already closed that, my bad. But I can switch to whatever screen I want. And yeah, you can't do that on Zoom.
See, I bought Scuba his own pocket knife for Christmas. Did you show them the Damascus, the blue one?
Did I?
No, show them your knife.
I don't know if I have it in here.
You better know where it's at.
Meh.
Meh. Why would it suck? What's wrong with Zoom? Walter's in the future.
This is the Damascus blade on here that you can barely see, but it's a really sharp knife, that's for damn sure. I don't know if that's not going to show up on camera no matter what I do. I'm turned the
You've turned it on your other camera to your build camera and show them.
I gotta bring up that build camera again. I closed it.
Why'd you close it?
Because everything's making the damn stream buffer.
No, OBS is making the stream buffer. No, we're not throwing knives into walls in our new house, Silent. No. We got enough holes from...
Everybody said they couldn't hear me over there. I mean...
Well, that should be fine now.
Should be able to hear me now, hopefully. I don't know. There, maybe now y'all can see the knife.
If they can't hear you, I will narrate. Yeah, see, isn't that pretty? Look at that. Ooh. And show them the wood. Show them your wood, dear.
I can't be showing people my wood.
Yeah, show the rest of the knife. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, that was one of his Christmas presents. I think that is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a pretty knife. So you better know where it is. Well, I was trying to keep it where it wouldn't get messed up. Thank you very much.
Thank Munchkin. Yes.
He has a stubby. Yeah, I do have a stubby.
What's it for, cleaning nails? He doesn't clean his fingernails.
I don't have any fingernails to clean. I had the
Scott says to reboot your computer and stay on an hour to test it.
I don't think that's too pretty to stab people.
You don't stab people with your good knives anyway, John Q.
Well, thanks, Dolores.
Get blood on your knife.
I do have a couple stubbies.
That's wood. It would stain, so you don't want to do that either.
I'm glad Cloud Chucker got one of these. I think he's got a purple one, and his looks absolutely gorgeous. But the Cthulhu is definitely, even though this is an 18650 mod, it is amazing, and it's so small. Really good mod. I mean, it just is. It's a great mod. The only thing I don't like is, it's supposed to be that when you fire it, it shows a green light, right? That's supposed to turn different colors as the battery level goes down. It pretty much goes from green straight to red. And you're like, really? It's already dead by the time you know the battery's done. So the best thing to do is look in here for your battery voltage, because the light will lie to you. Unless there's a firmware update that I don't know about, because that'll do it. Nice wood, Scuba. I'll never say that again. Oh, man. I see you, Wally. What are you talking about? What else is going on? I don't know. I need another prop, obviously, because the one that's on it now. Speaking of which, one of my credit card bills is due the 30th, which I think we get paid somewhere right there.
We get paid on the 30th, yes.
That's awesome. Let's see what you got there, Dolores. Is that a link on? I'll be damned. Click here to download the Atom Chip tool and the firmware tool. I'm going to do that because I tried to look up the firmware before and they're like, yeah, there ain't no firmware. I'm like, okay, if you say so. This stupid thing. I got to put it in another directory. Let me find somewhere to put it.
No, that looks cool. I'm shopping for knives. Would we ever do a 24-hour stream? You out of your damn mind. No. 24 hours? No.
New UI color. Blue, green, red. 3 clicks to enter settings. Choose the color. Press up and down for 3 seconds to unlock WAP mode. Version
sure one of the Hickey
1.3.
options felt like it was a 24-hour stream.
That says the Bastur mod. For our first batch Hastur mod, serial number starts with an A. I don't know if that's the right. I mean, maybe it is. I'll have to look more into that before I try and flash that firmware on here, because I may end up screwing my mod up. That would suck.
Oh, that's cool.
What?
All right, I got to get that one.
Oh, now you're buying knives?
I have to replace the ones that I cannot find. Ooh, do I want gold? Or do I want rainbow?
Well,
That's
the rainbow probably is not going to stay rainbowish. It depends. But
okay. Y'all got it. Y'all, that's a damn long ass fucking link. Hold on a second. Where's that stupid little share button?
yeah, you could share it. I'd have to fix the screen probably. But
No, I'm not gonna share the screen. I'm just
Oh.
gonna share the link.
the Haster is the 21700. Oh, okay. Of the Cthulhu? Well, I mean, like I said, that's a stupid little issue as far as the light goes. I don't know if you've run into that yet, Cloud Chucker, but that's about the only problem I've had is the light don't start changing colors when it should, which they could correct with a firmware update, but I haven't seen a firmware update.
Oh, there it is.
And other than that, the mod works great. It's just like seeing, yeah, DeMillan says get the rainbow one. Hell yeah. My wing is rainbow, by God.
Okay, now you got to keep in mind that these knives that I'm looking at are not for utility purposes. They are
Whoa.
trickster knives.
Pocket knife for men. Well, that cuts you out right there.
Yeah, there is no such thing as a pocket knife for a man. A knife is a knife.
Those are pretty.
They are pretty. That would make a good drink stirring knife. I could stab a bitch with it too if I needed to. There's no wood on it, so it would rinse off easily.
What is my opinion on the Australian vaping thing? It's sad, Silent, because basically in Australia they're banning all the vaping, but yet you can still go down the damn corner and buy a pack of cigarettes. So what's going to kill you? The vaping or the damn cigarettes? The cigarettes are going to kill you. So why, man? Who the hell is running that country? It's so stupid.
Money. Ooh, look at this one.
That's weird. It won't let me go to that link, Dolores. I don't know why it won't let me go to that link. I like the other one better than this. I mean, that is what, abalone?
Yes.
Abalone? But I don't, I'm not a big fan of that one.
It's not nearly as fancy.
Weed is legal here, Silent. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Now over in Australia, I have no idea. I doubt it. I mean, if they're banning vaping, then they probably ban weed over there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, you literally when you leave the house, that's all you can smell is just weed. Weed everywhere, but people are much calmer. I've noticed that.
They need to ban vaping and cigs and just make weed legal in Australia. What?
See, you know what? I don't want to smoke weed. I want to vape.
Yeah, there should be no banning of vaping
There
anywhere,
shouldn't be
Silent.
a banning of anything because, you know, we all have fucking free will and bodily autonomy. Oh, wait, sorry. Women no longer have bodily autonomy, but, you know, we're not splitting hairs here. But yeah, we should be able to vape, smoke, drink, whatever the fuck we want.
That's okay, Dolores. Like I said, it's not a big deal to me. It was just a niggly point that I had with the mod. That's the only niggly point I got about the Cthulhu. It's a great mod. They're usually, when they come up on the sites, they sell out fast. Now it's probably easier to get them just because that the initial surge of buying them have went by, and they'll probably stop selling these before too long. So if you want one, I would suggest getting one. It does have USB-C charging on the side, by the way.
That
so
one
it's
has
not
dragon eyeball on it.
weed is the best options. Well, we already have weed legal
you know,
here.
not really, because I can vape all day long at work. I cannot get fucking blasted while sitting at my desk. I wouldn't get anything done.
I don't think we can go into work and be like, yeah, I'm just gonna smoke a joint right here at work.
I got some edibles, some fudge, and just chopped off a little slice of it, and we fucked ourselves all up. So now we're gonna split a slice next time because it's too much. It's just too much.
Oh my goodness. So tomorrow what I'm hoping to do, if it doesn't rain, is get out there and install that sewage pump. We're gonna have to run to Lowe's or Home Depot and buy a rake or something to be able to.
While you're doing that, I need to go through these coats and jackets and take photos and load up my car and make a trip to the DAV if Rachel doesn't want any of these.
Yeah.
Because we haven't, for you and I've literally, maybe we might wear 2 or 3 different coats throughout the winter season, and we've got no less than 40 coats hanging on this rack right here.
Dolores, of course. We should stream tomorrow.
Maybe in the evening.
Yeah, it may happen silent. Since that mod's coming tomorrow, I may come on and show it live. I mean, it's a mod, though. It's not like a tank where I do builds and stuff on it. It'll be testing how well the mod works. Does the mod work okay, etc.? How does it look? Does it feel durable? Is it lighter than a Cthulhu? Is it smaller than a Cthulhu? Not a Cthulhu. Oh, my God. The Evdillo. Obviously, the Cthulhu is smaller.
Dildo.
The evil dildo, yes. Mm-hmm. Did they disclose that your house needed a pump for the drain? No.
No, they did not, because they're not required to, technically. I'm a little disappointed that the home inspector didn't notice, but he may not have realized what it was, because when I look at the home inspection, it's listed under plumbing as a clean out. So.
Well, hello, Angela. No, the only way I could rerun the internet that fast is if I went and bought an expensive Ethernet cable from like Best Buy or something.
We have Ethernet cables that are like 30 feet fucking long. I bought one when I first started.
That's farther than 30 feet, though. I need a long. I mean, we may have one that's really long and it might work, but I got to find it. So if you want to do that, see you, Silent. If you want to do that, then go for it. What's up, Tony? How y'all
See, all
showing
the
up so
knives
late?
when I look and I'm like, ooh, look at that one. $80 for a damn knife. No, thank you. Keep going.
Well, there you go.
Oh, that one's cool. It's gold with scorpion.
Like I said, the physical went fine. The doctor didn't say much because I told her I've been waking up in the middle of the night, and I knew right as it came out of my mouth that she was going to say sleep apnea, which she was about to. But I stopped her, and I was like, look, they're going to deny it if you send me to the... Because they've already tried to send me for a sleep apnea test, and the insurance denies it. So unless it's, somehow agreed upon for insurance to me to go have that test, then it's not going to get done.
Well, I mean, how much would it cost for you to get a CPAP machine? It might be cheaper than the fucking sleep study and see if it helps.
Yeah. I don't know if you can just buy a CPAP machine straight up like that, maybe.
No, but I mean, I don't necessarily know that you have to have a diagnostic from a sleep study in order to be prescribed one. But depending on how much they cost, it might be cheaper just to get one, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then that's
Cricket
not it.
Invasion in Vegas? No, I don't even... Is that a game, Linda? I have no idea.
No, apparently the camel crickets are they called cave? It's not cave crickets. That's
Dolores, that's funny. Well,
they're called what? Jerusalem crickets.
That's out of stock in Niagara Falls.
Overtaking some counties.
Yeah, those would work, Dolores, if I had to do it. And Angela, you don't have a recovery email or anything for your Facebook? I hate when people get hacked on Facebook, and it is easy to do. People have lots of tricky ways of getting your Facebook account info.
Check this one out.
Don't you watch the news? I do not. Linda, I haven't watched the news in quite a long time.
Yeah, Mormon crickets. I knew it was some kind of something or another.
The reason I don't like watching the news because it's all depressing, stupid crap. I watch the weather.
Unless it's about people getting invaded by crickets. Good night, Will. Mormon crickets. I knew it was something.
See you, Will.
You've seen the videos where, like, the grasshopper swarms, where they're just coating the ground. It's the same thing, but it's them weird ass crickets.
So are they coming over here?
I don't think so.
You can't figure out how to recover your account? Yeah. If they change the email on it, it's going to be hard. You'd have to write into Facebook, and hopefully they would investigate it. But that may take a while also.
We had a camel cricket invasion in our garage at the old house with my ex-husband. They apparently infested a chair that was in there. And when we flipped it over, the queen cricket, I've never seen a cricket this big. It had to be that big. So he went out there and sprayed them with fucking Lysol. I don't know. He sprayed them with Lysol. They started hopping everywhere. So he's screaming and dancing in the front yard. And I'm like, all you did was fucking disinfect them. What are you doing? We just left the chair in the yard until they all dispersed.
When am I starting my paramotor podcast? Tony, I don't know. Like I said, before I even start doing stuff like that on the other channel, I need to make more videos. I haven't even got to fly again since the fly-in that we had. So, and it's a pain in the ass to try and pull videos from this account and move them to the other one. So I have to make new videos to put on the other one. And then I have to get like 100 subscribers before I can post a decent sized video. So I have to get subscribers, which it's counterproductive the way they do crap. You have to get subscribers to get the freedom to be able to post stuff, but in order to get the subscribers, you need the freedom to post stuff. So it's kind of like, damn. I'll figure something out. I don't know about doing another whole show though, as far as paramotor stuff goes. I mean, obviously I could talk about it and probably be a little more interesting than some, but we'll see. See you, Walter. We're about to get off here ourselves. It is right at 10 o'clock, and I think that mod's coming tomorrow, so I may come on, we may come on for a little while tomorrow night and talk about the Odin V2, and I'll show y'all the color of it and whether it looks like the paint's gonna chip, crack, fall apart, all that good stuff. And the other thing is I got a bottle of juice, so I'll have to see how good the juice is from DCF. I have no idea. I've never had anything from them, so we'll see. But
See,
they do
that
all
DCF
custom
group is giving me flashbacks to how it used to be.
Yeah.
I mean, well, what is it? LKA Vapes. She never bothered to open a shop. She stayed on Facebook the whole time, and she had her menu and her Facebook images, and you would just PM her what you wanted and
Well, they
PayPal her the money.
They do hashtag free stuff on there too when he was doing it tonight. But they ask you trivia questions. The mod, they gave away one of those fatal mods from QP Designs off of their very first question.
Damn.
And they just asked something stupid like, "Hey, what does one of our member groups like to add to every one of their juice mixes?" And it was buttermint. If you answered that first, you got the mod. That simple. And I'm like, wow, you know, if you can win stuff for free like that, hey, it might be something cool to check out. That's why I gave y'all a link to that.
I had to leave the group though because they just posted it non-fucking stop, and I didn't.
I don't notice this group doing that. I mean, he posts.
My
every
whole
once in a while.
Facebook page was taken over by nothing but their stuff.
Huh. And in spite of the horrible buffering, I apologize about the buffering. I'll try and get that fixed.
It was getting in the way of pictures of everybody's dinner, so I had to leave the group.
All right. You guys have a great weekend. Hopefully I get to fly Sunday. That would be nice. But first, we're going to fix the